them by 2 to win the Springfield Stop in the USA, in their home country. So this is some extra get back here if USA wins over Canada in Canada. I love some extra storylines as Burdick gets the first point on the board for USA. Smith for 2, off the mark that time, and they let it go out of bounds. USA striking first. They won with ease earlier today against Quebec. Like I said, 21-8. Seemed like they barely broke a sweat, so they are still very much refreshed as Van Lith is short on that jump shot. Canada, this is their first game of the day as Brown goes for the reverse lay and misses it. Of course, USA going up against this home crowd who is packed here in Quebec. A little give and go. Burdick had to put it up as the shot clock was winding down, and Crozon coming away with it against Van Lith. Turnaround jumper, tough shot. Crozon has been killing it here in Quebec. Van Lith gets it back. She'll take the deep 2 off to the left. Shot clock was winding down. She had to hoist. Taylor will take a seat. Another look at this shot from Crozon. Off balance, kissing it off the glass. The feathery touch. Say that ball is tipped. Six seconds on the shot clock for Team Canada. Go over to Smith. They go inside to Crozon, and they say Van Lith was holding her down. They get a reset. So now Smith has it. Too good of a screen there from Crozon. And they say she was moving, so that's an offensive foul. Ball gonna go over to USA. Van Lith was open underneath. Brown decides to hand it off to Taylor. Taylor, one too many extra passes. Those turnovers for USA is gonna be key. Tied for the most after day 1 with 19 total turnovers. Crozon misses the wide open lay. She gets it back, and they're going to say she was held on the rebound. So that's going to be 2 early fouls here on Team USA. Canada with 1. Smith to inbound. Over to Brown. Thought about the 2. They dump it inside to Crozon. Turnaround jumper is short. Taylor gets it back, shoots the 2, way far out, logo 2-pointer. Brown with the seal and is unable to finish at the rim. Taylor pump fake 2-pointer, that's short. She chases her own O-board. They go inside to Burdick. Taylor for the midi. No, her touch is just a little off to start this one. Brown will take off to the right. Slow scoring for both of these teams as Burdick gets the wide open pick and roll. USA up 2-1. Crozon over to Smith, wide open, and she capitalizes on that. Can't leave her. Crowd loves it as Canada goes back in front by 1. Spin move by Burdick, too strong off the backboard. Crozon back to Smith, and they call a foul. Late call. Seemed like almost you waited to see if she made it or not. But that's going to take us to our first timeout on the court. Hope you guys can feel the energy from this arena through the screen. I know I can. Canada up 3-2. Free throw off the mark for Smith. Van Lith dribbles it out. Taylor open for two. There she is. Canada with it up top. Smith trying to dump it to Brown. Nice little give and go action from Van Lith to Burdick to clear. Back to Van Lith inside to draw the foul. USA up by 1. Another look from that two-pointer from Taylor. She was shooting 50% after day 1. Brown able to finish with the lefty. Brown thought about the two. They look inside for Crozon. Smith decides to take and misses. Burdick keeps it, goes up against Brown and just uses her strength to put that one in. And Burdick comes up with the ball, but they're going to call a jump ball. Seemed like she fell on top of the ball, which is really painful. Don't know if that has happened to you, but I've done it in my lifetime. Hurts. It's going to be jump ball, and we'll see who the possession arrow goes to. Nice little back screen for Brown on that previous bucket. It's going to go to Canada. Switch out the ball, and USA up by 3. Burdick's getting those hustle plays. Canada trying to make a run here. Crozon, pump fake, lifts Brown. Another pump fake for her, and she scoops and loops. Taylor, though, answers. Just a shooter from out there. Reverse lay is no good for Smith. They need her to get hot. Taylor, step back. That's going to be tipped by Smith. Crozon this time. Back iron. Taylor gets it back. Whew, thought about pulling it from there. She goes to Van Lith. She'll pull from top of the key. Not that time. And Brown trying to fight for the rebound. Hits Crozon. Canada's shots not falling like they used to. But we're not even to the halfway point. This is just an overall low-scoring affair. Crozon left-handed lay and goes in. Burdick over to Taylor. You can't leave her open. Canada gets lucky with that miss that time, as Smith has it on the left wing over to Crozon. Spinning and hits over Brown. Crozon on her own personal run here as Taylor fakes the pass and goes in for the lay, but can't finish the and one. She's going to head to the charity stripe. Crozon with a nice up fake over to Brown. She up fakes and puts it up and in. Taylor extends USA's lead. Brown with it, driving middle. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Crozon behind her back and too strong off the backboard. Van Lith for 2. No, she's struggling from the outside. She gets another chance at it. Decides to drive this time, hanging and scoring. She wanted the foul. Crozon behind the back and touches it off the backboard. Crozon deep in her bag today. That time she comes up with the steal and draws the foul. And Liz, a nice little drag step, hanging and finishing. She hasn't been getting a lot of makes from the outside, but around the rim, she's been pretty efficient. Smith needs it. Got it. 1 point game. Van Lith on the curl, finds herself underneath. Extra pass to Brown and one. Just a reminder, this is for a spot in the final, the finale. Coming up later today, we are going to take a timeout right now, but both of these teams battling it out for a chance to go to the finals. Brown gets the free throw to go. And we are back to the action. Crozon thought about the two. Brown driving right against Brown. Taylor. Woohoo! Fade away. Baseline J is good for Tay. Crozon drives to the rim, blocked by Brown that time. Van Lith driving right, shuffle pass out to Taylor, and she hits. She can't be stopped. 15-9 lead USA, led by Taylor's heroic efforts as Brown turnaround jumper no. Taylor again for USA, off the glass this time. Crozon. Taylor tried to make the foul. Taylor a little frustrated because she tried to have an intentional foul against Crozon to give her a break. But to no avail. USA still on top, 16-10. Super impressive display here from Van Lith and co. Smith let that two-pointer go, but other than that, she's been really quiet. It has been all Taylor and USA these last few minutes. Here we go. Nice back screen play, and Brown can't handle the pass from Burdick. Just under 3 minutes to go. Canada ball as they are down by 6. The way they shoot the two, they can be back in it fairly quickly. Smith driving left, finishing left. Burdick clears it. Looking for Van Lith. Needs some spacing. Van Lith says, I'll take that. Brown with the rebound. Tries to pass it off to Burdick. And I think Burdick is telling Brown, just go up with that. Strong drive by Smith. Canada was leading day one in drives with 18. Smith inside to Crozon. She steps out for two. Fade away. Nothing but the bottom. .211 on the game clock. Verdict, wraparound pass to Van Lith. And they're going to say a foul first. Do the same play, and Burdick decides to keep it and take it herself. 17-11, and a pass inside to Brown, and she's fouled by Taylor. Taylor doesn't like the call. Brown will be headed to the free throw line. Trying to cut into this lead by USA. Too strong for Brown. Taylor, 6 seconds on the shot clock, pretty far out. Tries to dump it inside, but Smith blocked it with all of her might. No easy passes here. Keep a look at those fouls, 6 apiece, but 3.2 on the game clock. Van Lith, blow by. 18-7. Brown to Crozon, sidestep, two-pointer, money ball. Canada not going away yet. Taylor, who has been red hot, dumps it inside to Burdick. And Taylor comes up with it. Oh, Burdick was open underneath, but Van Lith takes the two instead. 1 point away from a trip to the finals is USA. Crozon hands it off to Brown. Brown pitches it over to Smith. Smith driving left and runs out of time. Burdick soaring in for the defensive rebound. And that is going to be a foul by Crozon. Is this a free throw? I think so. Another look at that Crozon shot. Free throw here could end it for USA. And the get back storybook ending could come to a close. And does. USA going to the final game later today. 21-13 over the hometown team.